Let's be honest, the market is very weak. Many stocks are on the verge of a bearish reversal, and we don't see any clear sign of a bottom yet. Today's reaction, I know, today's reaction looks quite promising, yes, but can just one single pretty nice candlestick pattern save the entire market? In my humble opinion, no. But there are some other signs to watch out for, and this is what we're gonna talk about in this video. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan, professional trader and founder of the 5% project. There you'll find trading signals on dozens of stocks every single day, and by using our trading approach, you can become a profitable and consistent swing trader. We have been beating the market for years together now, so take your time and join our community. The first 7 days are free. That's how confident we are on our trading approach. So you have nothing to lose, just join us over there. The QR code is right here on the left corner of your screen and in the fixed comment below. Now, let's analyze this crazy weird market. As we can see here, we are looking quite weak, but this seems to be just a sideways correction on the indices on SPY and QQQ. They are just moving sideways over here. Today's reaction on SPY is quite good. We are making a bullish reaction above a support level, closing above the 21 EMA on the daily chart again. Of course, this is not a reliable bullish indicator because since we have been in a sideways correction over here, the 21 EMA gets totally useless in scenarios like this. But this support level around $512 is the most important one, in my humble opinion, of course, because the logic is quite simple. This candlestick over here could be a bearish ignition bar. If we close below this candlestick's low over here on the daily chart, we are gonna officially trigger this ignition bar, which occurred right under the previous all-time high area, making a possible triple top level. So if you ask me, Nathan, is this a top signal? It could be, alright? It is not yet, but it could be. What it takes for a top signal to get triggered, we gotta lose this candlestick's low over here, $512. That's the most important support level. And guess what? Today, today we are bouncing back. We are making a bullish reaction right after retesting this support area again. So clearly 512 is the most important inflection point. If you wanna see SPY getting bearish again, we gotta officially lose the 512 support level. Now, is there any hope that the market will reverse this bearish thesis over here, this possibility of a bearish scenario? It could frustrate this scenario, yes, but we gotta reject this candlestick completely, meaning we gotta close above the all-time high area again. QQQ is trying very hard to do that, all right? We are almost rejecting this bearish candlestick pattern over here, but we're not there yet. As far as I know, anything could happen as long as we don't see a crystal clear breakout of this candlestick pattern. Regardless if it is bullish or bearish breakout, nothing new is going to happen, and we could see many treacherous movements over here. So we gotta watch out while we are still trading inside this bearish candlestick pattern over here on the daily chart, all right? Now, Nathan, are there other signals beyond this bullish reaction you are describing for us right here today? Yes, there are. If we take a look at a few indicators over here, for instance, QQQ is bouncing back up right after reaching the 50-period moving average, meaning the 50-period moving average is acting as a reliable support level for us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times today, all right? We are bouncing right after approaching this very meaningful support level. The 50-period moving average is a quite relevant technical support level for many traders. Now, seeing this reaction right above such important indicator is a quite good bullish signal. Are there other bullish signals? Yes, there are. For instance, if we analyze the volume over here, I'm using this indicator over here. It's called unbalanced volume, all right? It is telling us the sum of all the previous volumes over here on a daily basis. And guess what? The indicator did a breakout of the previous top level while the price didn't. What is this? If you are our subscriber over here, you know what this means. This has a name. This situation has a name. It is called advanced breakout. When you see a breakout on the indicator before the price, this could be a possible advanced breakout, suggesting that yes, chances are that the market will resume the bullish sentiment. Of course, chances are, I'm not saying that the market will explode, it is going to resume. I'm saying that from a purely statistical point of view, chances are that we're going to resume the bullish sentiment. Could we frustrate this bullish thesis? Yes, again, we gotta lose this candlestick low over here on QQQ's case, $435. That's the most important support level for you if you wanna see QQQ correcting to lower price levels. Now, as long as we don't see this bearish reaction, we can assume that QQQ is about to resume the bullish sentiment. And this is how we proceed over here, all right? Because guys, how do you trade well? How do you approach the market like a professional trader? First, never trade without risk management. I always tell you guys, always know where your stop loss and your target is even before you place the trade. If you don't know where they are, don't trade, all right? Don't, please don't, because chances are that you're gonna mess things up, because you're gonna get nervous, you are going to start to question yourself, and then, yes, you're gonna lose money. I know, I know, seriously, believe me. Secondly, understand the risk-reward ratio. You need to win more than you lose. And you gotta do this consistently. And technical analysis is here for that, all right? Because by looking at the charts, we have an absurdly powerful tool in our hands. Believe me, you guys, some of you guys have no idea of how absurd this power is. We can analyze stocks, we can understand the market's psychological movement, we can assess the risk management, we can use many tools in order to support our decision-making process. This is how you can become a consistent trader in this market, by working with strategy, by working with intelligence. And this is why charts are here for. This is what we talk about every single day. Now, the most important key points on the indices are very clear. They are very easy to understand. Now, how this is gonna affect our favorite stocks over here, like Tesla, Nvidia, AMD, Palantir, etc. Well, Nvidia is extremely bullish, all right? We have been moving sideways, of course, but long-term speaking, we are insanely bullish, and we are just bouncing after retesting the 841 as a support level. We have been warning you guys about the 841 for a while here in this channel, and well, not by coincidence, we are bouncing right after reaching this support level. This support level, we nailed it with an astonishing precision. We are very competent in understanding Nvidia's movements in this channel. And well, we are just bouncing above the support level. Could Nvidia reverse the bullish sentiment? Yes, but we gotta close below 841 for that, all right? As long as we don't do that, well, we could simply seek higher levels. We could simply recover and maybe retest the all-time high area again. The situation is totally under control here on Nvidia. It is behaving with an astonishing technical precision. Now, Tesla is a quite funny one because it is extremely treacherous at this point, right? We see many false signals. In my humble opinion, there are many other stocks that are looking better than Tesla, and there is the possibility of a head and shoulders chart pattern, right? Let me change the color of this path to red so you guys can see it. We see a possible head and shoulders chart pattern. Yesterday, we did a top signal. Today, we are trying to reject yesterday's top signal. So see, this is why I see dozens of other stocks that are looking way better than Tesla right now. But if you ask me, Nathan, if Tesla frustrates this head and shoulders, could it turn bullish again? Well, it could, but we gotta frustrate this head and shoulders chart pattern. Meaning, Nathan, what it takes for Tesla to frustrate? What do you mean? We gotta frustrate the previous shoulders over here. Meaning, if we see this, right? If we see Tesla finding a bottom, really finding a bottom in this area and breaking the previous top, we are gonna trigger a bullish pivot point. This is gonna frustrate the idea of a head and shoulders chart pattern. And usually when we see that, when we see a frustration of a head and shoulders, usually we see a very nice bullish rally ahead. What could ruin this rally? Earnings, all right? Essentially earnings. Earnings in 12 days, okay? So we gotta watch out. And this is one of the reasons that I don't like Tesla too much right now, because as a swing trader, I never recommend holding a stock during earnings for swing trading purposes. If your time frame is longer than a few weeks, then okay, you can hold your stock during earnings, all right? But normally, most of the time, I don't recommend that. AMD is looking quite good. It is making a bullish reaction today. Clearly, we are stabilizing above a very important support level. We just closed this gap over here yesterday. This gap was officially closed. Remember, guys, according to our trading methodology, gaps work as magnets for the price. And we closed this gap, and right now we are trying to bounce back up again. What's more, this black line over here is not here for this gap. This black line at 164 is a very important one. If you look at the weekly chart, look at the weekly chart. This black line at 164 was the previous all-time high area from November 2021. And right now, look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. This is one of the most beautiful. I'm so sorry, I hit my microphone. This is one of the most beautiful charts I ever saw in my life. See, previous top level, after the breakout of this previous resistance level, AMD found a crystal clear support level at this key point. This is another classic example of the polarity principle in technical analysis. Previous top levels are going to act as future support levels and vice versa. Right now, this support level did hold the price 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times right now. What's more, this support level is very close to the 21 EMA on the weekly chart. So don't you agree? Don't you agree? Guys, you have to be honest with me. Don't you agree that if AMD is going to react, now would be the perfect time to do that? This is like the last chance. This is our final warning on AMD. If we don't react here, then I don't know where we are gonna react again, all right? Honestly, I don't know where. If we lose this key point, I see a sharper correction, yes, but we gotta react. Maybe this week, maybe in the next few weeks, but we gotta react above this support level. If you ask me, this support level will hold the price, and the AMD is going to fly again. Palantir is making a similar reaction, all right? We see a previous top level over here acting as a support level again, and I think these key points are not interesting anymore to us, all right? They are not valid anymore. Palantir is clearly bullish on the weekly chart. We are making a pullback to the 21 EMA, back to the $21 again, the previous top level on the daily chart. We see that we are struggling to trigger this head and shoulders chart pattern. So don't you agree that if Palantir is going to react, now would be a very good time as well? So these stocks are looking very good. What's the problem? The problem is that we don't see a meaningful bottom signal getting triggered yet. But if the market confirms a bullish reaction, if we see SPY confirming a bottom over here, if we see QQQ reinforcing the bullish thesis of an of an advanced breakout over here on the OBV, I do believe that many stocks, Tesla, Nvidia, AMD, Palantir, these stocks are going to finally turn bullish again. And of course, I'm gonna keep you guys updated in this channel every single day. So consider subscribing this channel. I'm not asking, I'm just saying I'm here every single day analyzing many stocks. So join the Finance Hydra channel. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.